Hi and welcome to a vlog. Now, a couple of days ago I found out that Elddis Caravan production had come to a stop. No more Buccaneers, no more Explorers, of course, no more Elddis. This literally happened, I think, on Tuesday. I put it out on my Facebook page, Caravan Industry Expert. A lot of people coming on. I've not replied to everybody. A lot of people saying about the quality was bad and all this and the other. Yes, we know they had their problems, but you see, they could have sorted it out, couldn't they? You know, these back panels, where they're only warranted for 12 months, was an absolute disgrace. You know, it should have at least had a 5-year warranty on the panels. And if there weren't problems, what they should have done was then seen what they could have done to get that sorted out. Now, the 2025 and 2026 models, I've not heard any bad reports about them. And I've said on my reviews that I thought they were better put together than Elddis has been for a long time. And it's just a real shame. Now, motorhome production comes to an end at the end of this month, May. And that's it. Caravan motorhome production in concept ceases to exist. Just purely a comedy of errors, I think, really, because it's only about 3 or 4 years ago that they were opening up a new quality control centre, and they were then celebrating the 60th anniversary, and they were putting new production techniques into place. They were going to spend £10 million on the factory to modernise it, and it never happened. So all that was a load of guff in the end, wasn't it? Hymer, of course, as we know, is owned by Thor Industries, which is a big American company. We know what a mess they are making of the world at the moment, the Americans, with the Middle East and all that. I think they've said to Hymer, look, you know, this little factory in the UK, get rid, scrap it. Heritage, that doesn't mean anything. 62 years. People have worked there for 20, 30, 40 years. Just wiped out as a stroke. Not generally down to bad workmanship, probably down just the fact of the design faults. Things that were beyond their control. And what we've got to understand, and I keep telling people this, is caravans are still put together by us humans. Not like cars, where everything these days is more automated and it's exact all the time. The robot doesn't have a bad night the night before or an argument with his robot wife. Everything is always the same. With caravans, that ain't possible. You are still relying on that person, making sure he puts some sealant round, he fixes something improperly, you know, nothing comes away, floors are okay, etc, etc. I will give you some more updates on the Elddis plant as soon as I hear some. Luckily I've got somebody that I can rely on for very good information on that. But I also heard that Bursner, which is part again of the Hymer group, will also be seeing cuts. Now, Hymer have got a lot of factories about the place, and I suppose it's inevitable with downturns. But I know one German manufacturer that is producing caravans at the moment will cease to produce caravans in just over 12 months' time. They won't produce caravans anymore. They'll just produce motorhomes. Not going to let you know who that is just at the moment, because I don't think it'd be fair to. But in a few months' time, a couple of months' time, I should, in theory, be able to let you know. It's a brand that wasn't very successful in the UK with tourers. They did have a bit of a run, like a lot of imported makes do. When the market was good, UK manufacturers couldn't supply. Again, I've said all this before. People always mop up, the importers always mopped up the excess sales. So, what we've got to remember then is this. You know, we're down to literally now less than a handful of manufacturers. It's a poor state of affairs. I know some people that are now gone, dead, buried, who would not be able to believe it. When I look back, even 20 years, the market was definitely on a roll. 30,000 caravans, lots of vans being sold out, ranges. Things have changed dramatically. What's going to happen? I don't know. Is the caravan going to be like vinyl? Is it going to get a resurgence? Is it going to come back again in a few years' time? And everybody will be wanting a caravan. The used market is doing all right, but it's the new that's felt the pinch. So I think we've just got to hope and pray that we can get this through this bad period. We've got the electric car syndrome. That's not helped for a lot of people. But generally, I just think it's the way the world's gone, change of attitude. At the moment, motorhomes are very much in vogue still, although sales have started to trickle off. The only problem with motorhomes, if they do take a big downward trend, they will take some dealers with them. A lot of money's tied up, but you see a lot of discounting going on with new motorhomes as well. So not just caravans being discounted. If you're after a brand new caravan, look about, because there are some good discounts on brand new 2026 models. I personally think 2027 we're not going to see much new at all, but we shall have to wait and see. So I'd say on that real sad vlog is Elddis have come to stop with caravan production, and there's no word as yet by Hymer to say what's going to happen to those brands. I personally think it looks like they've knocked them on the head. What do you think? What a shame. There've been some good vans made by Elddis and Buccaneer, and there've been some good Explorers, so it's good bread and butter range. Yes, as I said before, they've always had a few problems with the quality control, but if they just concentrate on getting that sorted out, they might not have been in the situation they are now, or not as bad anyway. We lost Luna. I still feel upset about Luna, because I knew a lot of people at Luna, a lot of people on production I've known for 20 years. They were always a friendly bunch, always helped you everything. I used to go there, pick caravans up for reviewing and take them off for the afternoon, do my photographs, etc. And basically, they went as well. Again, tragic. Another tragic. The caravan industry is becoming a tragic case. Like the rest of British industry, isn't it? People just pulling out, too expensive to manufacture, national insurance being whipped up. I just don't know what's going to happen. It's frustrating. So I'm going to leave you on that note. Sorry, as I say, I couldn't be more positive. I'll give you some more news on that as it comes. A little bit of light is we've got a nice little classic caravan done. We've got a nice little caravan coming up, 964 Sprite Alpine. Andy held the camera for me while I did the commentary, so it's a bit not, because I couldn't really get in the van because it was a bit of a tight squeeze, and he's a bit of a slim Jim. And he said, well, that's a big good idea to do it, because normally he's done that before we worked out, but I just couldn't get in. I couldn't see the van proper. I could only see bits and pieces as I went in, because he got it really parked up close to a wall, because there had been some painting job work going on, so he was trying to keep it well away. Anyway, please keep subscribing. Please keep your comments coming from fantastic people that are commenting. I love what you're coming up with, and I'll always do my very best to contact you back again. But please do keep subscribing, share the videos I want more and more subscribers. We just got to get more subscribers to keep this channel up and running and live. Lots of ideas, and hopefully I'm going to see that mystery classic caravan this coming week. So we'll see that, and hopefully do a nice little video on that. See you then. Get on. Thanks a lot. Bye.